Well, Bugs, you've had lots of teammates throughout your career. Obviously, the Tunes, you got Granny, you got a Duck, you got a Pig, you got all type of amazing teammates. What type of teammate is LeBron? Did he fit in with the Tunes?
LeBron? He's so supportive. He helped me realize my full potential as the GOAT.
Wait, hold up. You think you're the GOAT?
Duh.
A lot of folks have been waiting for this one, reimagination of a classic, and it has powerful lessons like the first one and a lot of laughs. What was your initial reaction, I want to know, when taking on the film?
I was intimidated because I was 12 years old when the first one came out in '96, and I know what it did for me. I felt that it was the best sports movie I had ever seen up until that point. I grew up watching the Looney Tunes, laughing and crying. I think the one thing that people will be surprised about is that it's not a basketball movie.
What character do you think is most like King James?
I would say Lola, because of the simple fact she knows exactly what she wants. She likes to have a good time, she likes to laugh, but she likes to get things done. She's not with all the craziness, but she accepts it.
What was the key to bringing this team together?
2 words, Lola Bunny. Greatest sidekick ever.
Babs?
What's Babs?
She's sexy.
They felt that there was some kind of similarity between Lola and I, or at least, you know, what Lola represents and this kind of new reimagining of who she is. And so I felt very lucky to bring her to life.
I feel like we're all really lucky you brought her to life.
She's sexy.
You know, don't love the sidekick label, but we'll let it go because it's Bron.
Lola Bunny, so much respect. She's a hooper I want to grow up to be.
So cute to watch them bicker when everyone knows this is Lola's team.
Lola, you know, especially maybe this new reimagination of who Lola is, you know, I like to think we have a lot of things in common. I think she's fierce and she's smart and she's witty and she's a far better basketball player than I will ever be. But we like to think, you know, she's always been an iconic character, and it's really exciting to kind of be chosen or had been asked to kind of be a part of this new reimagining of who she is and what she represents. And yeah, I don't know. I feel very, very lucky.
Don Cheadle, what I love about all the roles that you play is you always have that total buy-in. You always commit. How did you achieve that with Algae Rhythm, and what are you playing to?
I don't know.
It's got iconic, you know, heroes and figures from our generation, updated, you know, the 2.0 version. And obviously LeBron is a big draw and a big summer kid with the playoffs. Good job, you know, with this, letting not just you do you.
I just want to point out, just because I forgot to have it during the last interview doesn't mean I didn't have it.
Space Jam is about LeBron James, the basketball player, but not so much the basketball player, and even more so LeBron James, the family man.
A great family movie, the family in your life.
Family.
I think the effects that we have throughout the film are going to be the greatest thing about the whole movie.
Space Jam really takes advantage of all of the cutting-edge filmmaking technology.
We've assembled such a tremendous team because it's incredibly complex.
Gosh, like the visual effects, like I don't know if I can really handle it. But then once I got into it, I started to understand these are all storytelling tools.
We have all these textures and layers and artistic complexity. We really wanted to make it feel as handcrafted as possible.
Part of that process was to develop some new tools to achieve that 2D aspect in the 3D world.
We need a boost, a pick-me-up, a secret weapon.
We had to create every inch of this insane, eye-popping world.
I look expensive.
It takes hundreds and hundreds of artists to build these shots.
Let's get some butts in these seats.
But overall, the movie's terrible. The movie is terrible. I really thought it was badly done.
I hate everything about this movie. I hate every moment of this movie.
Wow. Space Jam 2, A New Legacy was visual diarrhea.
I expected nothing and I'm still disappointed.
The lip syncing animation is the worst I've seen in an animated movie in I don't even know how long. Space Jam: A New Legacy does not have space and it does not have jam. They never went to space and the soundtrack sucks.
As for the biggest piece of controversy in this movie, which is Lola Bunny's character design, she has gone from her original Space Jam character design, which I classify as we all Google image searched whether we like to admit it or not, to a less provocative bunny lady character design.
The story and characters navigate a whole new digital world filled with different animation styles and impressive visual effects. The movie doesn't shy away from being in on its own wear peddling, using popular franchises effectively for big visual jokes, but is ultimately overindulgent to a point where our beloved Looney Tunes heroes are sidelined in what should have been a big comeback. However, the central story about a father and son cuts through the excess, giving Space Jam a heart and a message that encourages staying true to oneself in pursuit of passion. For more movie reviews, make sure to follow and subscribe wherever you like to watch IGN.
Yikes. Classic.